Alright, this is Andrew with Go to Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Bountiful. Today is January 22nd, 2024. We have the camera pushed out 135 feet to the street. We're at 3453 South, 50 East, Bountiful. Now we're going to pull the line. So this first connection point is called the nose-on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a pretty significant offset right off the bat. If you look at the left side of that pipe, you can see the whole lip. Looks like the pipe is shifted quite a bit. So a couple things can happen. Waste can get stuck on that lip, and that can create a blockage where waste backs up into the house. Water can get through that joint potentially, and that could cause it to settle and get worse or completely disconnect. Looks like this is gravel cement pipe. I would definitely recommend getting, there's another little offset. I would definitely recommend getting the insurance on this pipe. That way they could help offset the cost if and when there is a bigger issue. Looks like you had a couple roots back there. No huge roots so far. I'm paying attention to any standing water. I didn't see a significant, or I'm not seeing a significant amount of standing water so far, but when I was pushing my camera out, I was pushing through a lot of waste, and my camera was blocked for a lot of the time. There's a wet wipe, and it looks like we're got a little tiny bit of standing water through here. You want to avoid putting wet wipes down the line, especially with an older pipe like this where it's rougher. They can get caught and create blockages. There's a big root coming through a joint, enough that I'd recommend having it cleaned. I'd recommend getting it hydro-jetted, and that'll blast out that root. And then also you want to have it evaluated further once all this waste and the roots have been removed. They'll be able to see the pipe a lot better than I can with all the waste inside of it. So I've noticed a little bit of standing water and waste. You always want to have proper grade where everything drains on its own with gravity. Looks like I'm getting stuck on a wet wipe. Starting to go underwater, so I can't see exactly what's going on, but it looks like some roots and waste is getting caught on this joint. Definitely a spot that you want to have cleaned and then looked at further. Little section of PVC with an access point. And so this is a spot that has been repaired in the past. Pretty significant root right there. Definitely want to have that cleaned out as well. You know, I'm looking at the shape of this pipe, and it looks kind of oblong, although part of that could be because the roots are blocking part of the pipe. You want to have that area looked at once it's cleaned to make sure that that's a regular shape and it's not being smushed, causing it to be oblong. Looks like some running water. That could be a washing machine draining. I see some bubbles. another little offset there. The only way to fix an offset permanently would be to dig it up and do a spot repair, or if you're doing a more extensive replacement, that would get replaced if you're replacing the entire line as well, although at a great expense. I'm accessing this line through the roof stack. We're just coming back up the stack now. So to recap, you have definitely some offsets and a little bit of standing water. I would recommend getting this line cleaned. There's a lot of roots and there's already waste getting stuck in the line. And then once it's cleaned, you want to have it evaluated again. A lot of drain specialists will include a scope when you have it hydrojetted, and so if you have it cabled, it's cheaper, but generally when they cable it, or it's also called snaking the line, a lot of times that doesn't get everything, and so I definitely recommend getting it hydrojetted, and also usually that covers another camera, which takes care of having it looked at again. I'm going to end this recording now. Oh, the other thing I'll add, even once you get the line cleaned, even if it looks decent, I would definitely recommend getting the insurance, because there are some issues that we're already seeing. I'm going to end this recording now.